Every now and then, it's nice to reminisce about the good old days. Maybe thinking about when you were a kid, taking a break under the shade of the trees. Maybe it's the smell of fresh cut grass. Who am I kidding? We're AutoAcademics. And right now, I've got the keys to something really special. So, this is Chris from AutoAcademics. Today, the only reminiscing we're going to be doing is with the 2015 Mustang GT with the Premium package. This is not my first go-round with a Mustang, as I very possibly teethed on Mustang keys as a baby. Seriously, my family had 66 Shelby replicas, 67 hardtops, 67 Fastbacks, as well as a 1967 GTA convertible. But that's not all, as we also had 1970 Mach 1s, 1973 Fastbacks, as well as 73 Mach 1s and 73 convertibles. We even had some of the more questionable Mustangs of the late 70s. However, my own personal pride and joys were my 1969 Mach 1 and my 1988 5.0 GT. Hopefully now, this provides a little insight into my nuttiness. You see, Mustangs are in my blood, and when I was offered the opportunity to test Ford's latest and greatest GT, well, you can imagine my response. So now that we've taken our trip down memory lane, let's come back to the present. Our example today is a black 2015 Ford Mustang GT Premium Fastback. With this package, you get illuminated sill plates with Mustang logo puddle lamps, aluminum foot pedals, ambient lighting, heated and cooled leather trimmed front bucket seats, track apps, and dual bright exhausts with rolled polished tips. Options include Shaker Pro audio system, enhanced security package, adaptive cruise control, GT performance package, reverse park assist, and voice activated navigation system. Total M.S.R.P is a far stretch from my former 1988 5.0 at $43,895. Now, although the Mustang has a pretty long and special history that dates back to 1964, this latest edition has got to be one of the coolest and most special ones yet. I mean, just take a look at the front end of this. You've got HID headlights, you have cool shark gill looking daytime running lights, and then you've got your LED fog lights down beneath. And then take a look at this huge grille with all these intake areas to feed that monstrous engine underneath of the hood. As we walk around back, Mustang purists will recognize the fastback design that comes from those 1960s Mustangs. Our particular Mustang has the spoiler delete option, and then as you take a look at those taillights, you'll see that they're segmented into 3 different sections, which also comes from those 60 Mustangs back at the beginning. Now, these taillights also have a sequential turn signal feature that dates back to some of the early Shelbys. Let's not be confused, as this car is not all about retro features. Just take one look at that backup camera at the top of the deck lid, as well as those reverse sensors down below. With a 302 cubic inch displacement, similar in size to the iconic 302 first introduced in 1968, the 5.0-liter Coyote V8 is Ford's latest iteration of the modular engine. Used in both the previous gen Mustang and current gen F-150, the 2015 Mustang GT's version makes 435 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and an even 400 pound-feet of torque at 4,250 RPM. While a 6-speed automatic is available, those who option for the GT Performance package, like our test car, are blessed solely with the 6-speed manual. Larger radiator and rear sway bar, heavy-duty front springs, extra bracing, and a 373 Torsen rear axle. Obviously, the Mustang is rear-wheel drive, and in conjunction with its long overdue independent rear suspension, 0 to 60 arrives in a reported 4.5 seconds, with the quarter-mile passing in 13 seconds flat at 113 miles per hour. Fuel economy is rated at 15 miles per gallon city, 25 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 19 miles per gallon. AutoAcademics achieved the same 19 miles per gallon during testing on premium fuel. Our car has the optional 19-inch ebony black aluminum wheels. It also has the GT Performance package, which gives you the Brembo brakes, as well as a staggered wheel setup that are 255/40 series in the front and 275/40 series Pirelli P0 summer tires. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this new Mustang is more than just a retro redo, as technology abounds when compared to some of the old-timers' thoughts of the Mustang's heyday. For example, there's adaptive cruise control, there's dual-zone climate control, there's sync with My Ford Touch, and there's even a glove box airbag. Now, one neat feature that this car has is these toggle switches here that allow you to adjust the throttle, transmission, and steering parameters. And rumor has it, there's even a line lock feature on this car. So let's go on ahead, start her up now, and see how she drives. Driving this car definitely incites a ton of nostalgia for me. I mean, I grew up driving Mustangs. A Mustang was actually one of my first cars that I ever had. And so, you know, the Mustang is very near and dear to my heart. Now, because I've grown up and have other responsibilities, the Mustang hasn't had as much of a place in my family, but that's not to say that I'd never get another one. So with that being said, I mean, you know, you've got a car like this with 435 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. It definitely, well, it definitely brings back the memories. Now, this car in particular has the GT Performance Pack. That means that the 19-inch wheels are a staggered setup. You've got the larger ones in the back. It has a larger radiator. It has upgraded shocks in the front. It's got larger sway bars, I believe, in the rear. You know, they've done quite a few things to this car to make it a little more track ready. And so with that, you know, that's all wonderful, but it definitely gives it a firmer ride, something that you'll notice almost immediately. Of course, that's almost the whole purpose of a car like this, is something that is going to be edgier, harsher, meaner. Let me just listen to that. This car really gets up and moves. So I know you guys are interested in seeing how that line lock works. So why not? So basically what you do, you first go into your track apps, you select line lock, you hold OK to initialize, wait for the meter to go up, then you press down the brake pedal firmly, and then after that the countdown begins, and let her rip. So I guess some of you may be wondering, would I personally ever buy another Mustang? Oh, heck yeah. This thing is a ton of fun, man. You know, I personally need to wait until my family situation changes a little bit. Got to get rid of some of these car seats and stuff. But yeah, I'd definitely buy another one. So after being on the market for over 50 years, the Ford Mustang GT still offers more performance and fun than ever before. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for reminiscing with me.